y'all, it's your girl J Sewtasticers. So what? I don't know, but we doing fashion over here and sewing for the plus size girly and for the more mature girly. Okay, should I say? So I just want to say, hey y'all, hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad that you stopped by, and let's get into this video. Yeah, so hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Jay. I wanted to come to y'all today, and it's Sunday, so I'm trying to finish this off so I can record, upload this for Monday's video. Now y'all know I have made this skirt. The skirt is done, y'all. The skirt is done, and it is super cute. Okay, now I was working on this top. Okay. I was working on the top. That's how it was coming out. But the booby part ain't working for me. Okay? I need to let it go. I need to let it go. Okay? I want to make it in a different style. Okay, so y'all probably say, "Ooh, Jay, that's cute," but I don't like it. And so I took a whole bunch of scrap blue jean, sewed all the pieces together, and now I'm gonna press it, and then I'm gonna lay out New Look 6601, and I'm doing view. Let's see, what view I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do D. I think it's gonna be D. Okay, so here's the pattern. Or I could do C. Okay. And what I'm going to try to do is incorporate the ruffle that I have left onto the top. So right now, like I said, I'm going to go over here and iron it. I just got finished piecing this all together. These were pieces of scrap. And as you can see, I kind of like just pieced them all together to make one big piece. Now, I don't know if I'm going to have enough yet. I don't know, but I'm getting ready to go press it out over here and then lay it out. So I'll come back after I lay it out and let y'all see if I got enough. Okay, so I have laid out the fabric, and it's looking like I'm going to have enough, but right there on the end down here, I don't have enough. So I'm going to go sew this piece on there, and the back, thank goodness the back goes on the fold, so I was able to just kind of like not fold over the whole entire fabric, but just half of the fabric, if you can see what I'm saying down here. I just fold over some of it, and that will allow me to have the back on the fold, and then I'll have enough room for this piece to cut it out. It's going to have a seam going through it, which I'm okay with because this is going to make my top unique, but I am going to have to go over here. Let me see. And I'm going to have to add this fabric on this piece right here. Y'all can see it. And then I'm going to have to add it on to the bottom here. So it'll give me enough to add this piece on. And I'll have enough room. I have to put the tops on there. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to have to do. So I've already ironed out all my pieces. I'm going to put them back over here. I'm going to go pin this. I'm going to pin this right now. Let's see here. How much do I need? Okay, I'm going to go sew this piece on. That should give me enough. I am cutting the top in an 18. So that gives me a little bit more room than what you see laying out on the pattern. Like I've got it situated right. Like if I wanted to cut out a 20, I could, but I'm going to cut out an 18, which is going to give me more room to work with. So let me go over to the sewing machine and sew this piece on right here that I just attached, and I will be right back. So let me go do that real quick, y'all. Okay, y'all, I did a little bit of adjusting here, and I chalked out where I want to cut my vest at. I want it to be a little bit longer than the actual vest that they have, because I wanted to go a little bit lower on my tummy than it does on hers. So I'm just cutting this out. In an 18, not a 20, because this is a little bit, this fabric stretches. So here's the back piece with the seam down the back, which just works out fine. But it's just a little bit of stretching here, and since this is a crisscross, I'm okay with that. I'm going to take it to... Yeah, I'm going to be okay with that. So here's the back piece that I cut out already. So now that's scrap for real this time. Each front piece is supposed to be cut out once. So let's see what we got, what we working with here. That's the left front, and let's see, because it's only 4 pieces to this pattern, unless you do it, you know, if you're doing the sleeves. So I am doing the sleeves because it's starting to get a little cool. I'm going to turn this upside down this way to give me more room here. Bring this pattern piece out there. Remember, I'm cutting this in an 18, so I should be good with what I have. Make sure I got it. Okay, let's go over here and see this piece. Yep, I'm gonna have enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut this out. I didn't want to, I should have traced it. I'm just going to cut the 20 off, hoping I never have to wear a 20. So that's what I'm about to do, y'all. I'm just going to cut it all in the 18. And if I ever have to add it back, I will. Okay, so let's go for it. Let's go for it. Okay. Remember that I'm adding length to the front and the back. Okay, so that's our front piece. And I'll put the markings on there as soon as I am all done cutting out. But I'll spare y'all those details of me putting on markings. Okay, so let's cut out this last piece. I'll come back after I got all this done. Okay, y'all, I'm back from walking the supervisor, and what I need to do now, I got all my pieces cut out and marked. Stay stitch, and do all the serging to all the pieces, and then I'll come back once I'm done with all of that. So I know y'all want to see all that part, but I'm gonna come back just to give you a reminder. It's gonna look like this. I decided to go with this one, no sleeves. I probably put some trim around the sleeves with the leftover fabric from the top that I don't want to use. Okay, this top right here, I'll probably cut it into some trim pieces and trim it around for this so that there's a connection to it, because I'm gonna do B without the buttons. I think I'm gonna do the string and go from there. So let me go get all this done and I'll come back. Okay, so this is where we are with the vest, the top so far, should I say. I need to do the side seams. I think I'm gonna put trim around here and trim up here. Don't quote me on it, I don't know, but we getting there, y'all. We getting there. And as you can see, already got my darts in. Now they look a little weird because I put pieces together. Keep that in mind. Okay, and here's the back. The back has the darts in it as well. So you can see those darts up the back. I hope you can see them. So yeah, that's where we at. Here, I'll show y'all. Let me give you a closer look. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. How y'all doing today? I'm doing good. I wasn't feeling so well. I think I got stung by bees, so I've been sick. So it made me a little sick. Gave me a big old rash on my tummy. I have a big old rash circle where I got bit at. But there's the darts in the back. And I did serge them. Okay, and I serged the ones in the front too. And so there you can see all my patchwork of me putting the fabric together. So, yep, those are all the pieces that I was putting together. So you may have a little, ding right there. But that's okay. I'm okay with that. Because it's going to make my top unique. And it's going to be cute with my skirt, I think. If not, I won't wear it with the skirt. I'll just have a skirt. It is what it is, y'all. But, yeah. But I think it's going to look cute with the skirt. I'm laying it down right now. I don't really know how. Let me see. I can show y'all how it's going to tie. And then okay, so that's the look we going for. I haven't made the ties yet. So I got to make the ties. And like I said, I'm going to go around sew these side seams up. I'm gonna sew the side seams up right here, and then I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna make some bias. Yeah, I'm gonna make some bias and try to tie in the color. I don't know if I'm gonna use this, so I'm gonna have to cut that off. I don't know if I'm gonna use the blue, but I'm gonna use the red. I think I should tie it in with the red. So hopefully I have enough. So let me cut it now and see what we're working with. I think I might have enough to make it all the way around the collar, y'all. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this. me rip this part off here. And I'm gonna iron it, fold it like that, and then I'm gonna take it and wrap it around like that and sew it down. Okay, so y'all get the idea? Y'all get the idea. All right. Let me go iron it and I'll come back. Okay, I'm trying to bring y'all along the process as I think about this because I got to think about it. So what I'm going to do is add some blue to each side of the red. So I'm going to go to my sewing machine and attach these so it'll be super duper long. So it'll go all the way around the back neckline or down the shoulder, down the chest, and down to the bottom of the vest. And then I'm going to take this blue that I had left from cutting it, and I'm going to put it around the arms, the armholes. So I'm going to go and do all of that, and then I'm going to come back when that's done, because I want to try to incorporate as many colors as I want. So I think I'm going to make the ties out of this gold right here, this mustard gold color. I think that's what I'm going to make the tie that ties it together, you know, at the waist. I think I'm going to make that gold. So what I had left of this, I'll cut this out and go ahead and make the ties out of that. I don't know if it's going to be long, so the tie may be blue and gold. So we're going to see. I'm going to cut it now. And see, pull all the gathers out that was in it. Oops. Not half, but whatever. Eyeballing it. All right, y'all. Come on, y'all gonna go with me. Come on, y'all ready to go? We're going in there to sew. Okay, pause. Okay, I don't know if it was recording, so so I'm doing it twice. And if it's in there twice, then I just have to edit one part out. But we're gonna do the side seams and we're gonna put the armholes in. So I just cut this, and if I missed it the first time, then y'all probably missed me cutting this. And this is what I did. I just cut this part. And I cut this part, and these are going to be the tie strings. So I'm going to seam them on the wrong side, and then I'm going to turn them inside out, the blue and the gold. So we have a blue and gold string. This is going to be, I'm going to take the red and I'm going to take the blue, add it to the end so that I go down the whole front side of the vest. Okay, so that's what I'm going to use that for. So I got to add a blue and a red together. I have to put these, make these into ties. And right now I'm going to go sew the seams together on the vest and then add the blue around the holes. Okay, the armholes. So I'm going to be sewing this part together, and then I'm going to add the blue around it like that. Okay, so that's what I'm about to do. All right.